So I am gonna be playing Broken Hill Nuclear Power Plant on Roblox. This game, you're basically like a visitor at like a power plant, a nuclear power plant, and in like a couple of days it's going to explode, stuff, such. Yeah, yeah, everything's gonna be very slow and very slow. Hmm. Yeah. Um, I have noticed that nowadays, nuclear power plants aren't like, uh, or like, are you serious? There we go. Okay. D- don't even do it. Oh my goodness. Internet just sucks sometimes. Um, but yeah. Um, there aren't very much nuclear power plants that are I don't know. Well, I don't know how to. I have noticed a lot of like power plants have been like closing lately. I don't know if I heard I don't know if these two have been shut down yet, but I heard that supposedly Perry and also Davis Bessie power, power plant are have closed. Have been like closing. Um, like like the Davis Bessie one was like except for like shut down in like last year. I think that's nuclear waste. So don't touch that. I want to see the plant explode. Um, I know TMI closed days a while ago. Um, uh, um, move, guys! Seriously. Uh, that's what it's like inside of a power plant. Cause I don't know what it's like. I thought it was counting down. Um, and I also heard the Perry power plant was apparently closing uh, this year, May of 2021, which is this month and this year. So, not too sure if they actually did close or not. But yeah. Um, um, though I heard like apparently the I don't know if it's like Davis Bess or Davis Bessie, but that per but I heard that per plan is supposed to take like 60 like years to uh decommission, which I don't exactly see that because like usually like most power plants I've seen they pretty much take like a couple of like months. They usually take like a couple of like months. they usually take like they usually don't take like um they usually don't take a year to like they usually don't like take 60 years to finish decommissioning. So but I don't know. Um, I don't know much about power plants. Alarms going off. What is that? Is that like I don't know what that is. And um I honestly mostly just know power plants for like their sirens. Like because there's certain nuclear power plants that have like emergency sirens to like warn people of like whenever a when to basically warn people whenever the power plant is about to explode. They do sound them off for tornado warnings at least. So, whoa, generator offload. That's not good. Time to leave. Crap, I don't have a flashlight. Well then, time to die, I guess. The plant's about to explode. Sound off the sirens. I don't know where the scram button is. But at the same time, I kind of want to see the plant explode. And where exactly is there a bunker? And they usually have sirens in like a 10-mile radius of a power plant. So yeah. Beaver Valley has like Beaver Valley and Perry have like these like sirens called equinoxes, which originally they were like a prototype of like the 508, but they eventually became a part of the 2001 series. Wait. Oh, I'm in the car. Okay, so it worked. Yeah. So, yeah. Well, that went well. Part of me still wants to see the power plant explode. And the nearest power plant to nuclear power plant to me is the Beaver Valley power plant, which is about 51 miles away from where I live. So I think I'm safe from the if there ever is a nuclear explosion. Usually, like, the main explosion range is, like, the 10-mile radius. Now, though there's, like, a 50-mile radius, like, it's not like the explosion in like if you're in like a 50 mile, if you're like anywhere between like if you're in like a 50-mile radius from a power plant, you're pretty much will still have to worry about you're pretty much gonna have to you're still gonna have to worry about like the contamination of like water, because I guess the radiation and like when a power plant explodes, apparently if you're like in a 50-mile radius of a nuclear power plant, it can cause like apparently water can get like contaminated. So yeah. So if you're like in a 50-mile radius, you're gonna I still recommend evacuating. Um and during the daytime, so yeah. What's these? This is a substation, I believe. I've seen these before. Um, nice. Uh, I've seen a couple of nuclear power plants that don't even have sirens at all. There are a couple of them that do. There's a lot of them that do. Um, but there's one in Indiana that doesn't, I think. Um, they do have sirens at the plant to warn people of evacuation, but they do not have sirens in the that in like a 10-mile radius. I don't know why they don't put them in like a 50-mile radius as well. Like maybe it's just too expensive and stuff. But it is quite expensive to basically maintain sirens. And, so yeah. There's no reactors here either, which stinks. No nuclear reactors. There's just those. In fact, I remember this year the VC Summer Power Plant is no longer using sirens. They had a bunch of I basically got electrocuted, but they had like a but VC Summer had like a bunch of like 2001s, but they ended up but they stopped using them in favor of mobile technology, mobile alerts. Like, why is there like a problem with just using like both? Why not just use both the phone alerts and the sirens? It's better than not use it. Like it's better than just switching to the phone alerts. Yeah. I'm not saying phone alerts aren't reliable. They are reliable, but I'm like sometimes they can fail, and some people don't have cell phones. So, yeah.